Just got off work here. I've been pretty slow on this because money's starting to get a little bit tight here, but still got lots of work we can do. I just pulled out the rod there, and that's because we got the new one in the mail. So we're gonna swap over the fan. Show you the new rod. It's nice. This is just a factory replacement for that one, but aftermarket, obviously. It's a dual row. So there's the coolant goes through 2 sets of chambers before it does its full cycle. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Yeah, so we're gonna get that. We're gonna get a fan put on that. I'm probably gonna clean up this fan with a wire wheel and throw some paint on the rust there just so it looks a little better. We'll get that put on there. And then I got the shocks in the mail. So this weekend here we're gonna mount up the shocks. So the next video is gonna be pretty big here. We might only get the front shocks mounted because they don't have the rear wheel hubs yet, but that's another thing I'm gonna be working on this weekend too, is the rear wheel hubs. We got lots of work we can do, so I'm gonna get the fan transferred over and we'll get going. New rods installed. Now I need to order a little Mishimoto or whatever cheap inline threadlet for the temperature sensor here. So that'll be somewhere around here. And I also need to order another fill cap because it's not going to get filled from right here. it's gonna loop over and have a fill cap inside in the line here, so you can fill it from there at that highest point. But yeah, let me plug this in and have a look at how good that looks. Looks a lot better with a nice clean new rod on it, for sure. Glad I did that. There we are. Yeah, I banged it up a little bit, the fins. Doing the install, that was my bad. First time ever dealing with a new rod. Now I know be a little more careful with it, but hey, that's alright. Yeah, I'll see if I have the energy here to do some brake lights, or if the weather holds up and permits. But I'm just gonna make little bracket mounts, throw these up in the corner there, because you've got to have brake and running lights in the association that I want to race in. So I was gonna run those as the brake and running, and then this just as a third tail light here, which I was gonna put on the bar, like I think I've already showed you. Should look good. And then the two up there too. So should be able to see it pretty good when I stop, which is a good thing. But yeah, the weather's not looking too good, so that's probably all I'm gonna get done today. Should next paycheck here I'm gonna order some coils for the springs. I mean some coils for the shocks, so we can actually truly get this thing rolling, because it's all I've got is the shocks right now, and they don't actually come with coils for them. But yeah, that's the next step. I took some square tube here and I cut it all out with the grinder. I made these little brackets here to mount the lights. They're coat for the pipe too, so they fit on there nice. So it's drizzling rain right now, so I'm gonna get the welder out and put a tarp over it, and then get someone out here to help me make sure they look somewhat square from standing back while I tack them on there. So yeah, I'll get these rear lights mounted on, and then once they're mounted on, we'll drill some holes for this guy here and get him put on there. I might not have hardware for him. I probably have to see what I can get tomorrow at work. But yeah, we'll get the rear lights put on here. Got all the brake lights put on there. This one's gonna be just a straight brake light, and these two are running / brake lights up here. And there's the rod put in there too. Everything's looking nice and shiny now. I'm gonna polish the tank when it's done, then polish the rod. It already came fairly polished, but I can definitely polish that up quite better. Yeah. So that'll probably be it for this video. This weekend I'll wire up the brake lights, and hopefully I should be getting the brake rotors tomorrow, so I'll be able to run the front brake lines and the pressure switches and actually get those working. Those top brake lights look a little bit ugly, but it's couldn't really think of anywhere else to put them without interfering, and they were about the simplest I could find to mount. But yeah, at least you'll be able to see me. It's not too bad.